I'm so sorry. What can you do? Mother Nature doing her thing. The tornado sirens, or I was getting messages from people like asking me if I was okay, if me and my son were okay because the tornado sirens were going off. But we didn't hear the sirens, but I just wanted to be safe, right? I think it was just in our county somewhere. So we gonna stay vigilant. If we have to do it again, then we have to do it again. But it looks like we're good. We got the alerts right here with us, so it looks like we're good. Give me 1 second. Let me go ahead and adjust what I need to adjust really quick, and then I'm gonna go ahead and jump right in, y'all. I'm gonna jump right in and not try to be too long-winded. Okay, there we go. All right, Virgo, I left off with you, so I'm going to, if you want to use that little bit of the reading from part one, you can, but I'm going to go ahead and start your reading fresh right here. All right, here we go. Virgo, let's see. All right, you have the sun, 111 on the time, in the Eight of Cups. Yeah. Oh, you know what? The same message is coming through too. You guys are possibly being faced with a decision to choose a different path. And possibly one that you have been, your heart wants to lead you to, but your logical mind won't allow you to. Okay? Especially for some of you, you've already built up a name, or you've built up something, or people know you as something already. Page of Pentacles. Ooh, and Temperance. I really like this though. It's very peaceful. I feel like you might feel at peace with certain decisions, or your higher self, your intuition might feel at peace with certain decisions, but there is something right here with the Five of Cups. Maybe you somehow feel like you're disappointing someone. The Lovers, that's Gemini. Okay, I feel like you're disappointing someone, or maybe even feel like you're disappointing yourself, having gone through like a certain path up to a certain point, and now you want to pivot or something. Okay, that's what's under the surface. The Five of Wands, some conflict, and on the bottom of the deck is the Two of Cups. Okay, it could even be that you are at peace in some type of relationship that you're in. You're not trying to fight. You don't want to go back and forth about it anymore. You are at peace with something, with who someone is possibly as well, Virgo. Okay, yeah, the Death card. So I don't know if it's okay, I can see that. Some of you could be wanting to put on a brave face, but underneath there's a lot of tension or something. Or you're dealing with someone who's fighting an ending, fighting something that must transform. You have to move on type of thing. Yeah. And the Eight of Swords here. And this could be someone, because I don't know, I just see you kind of being at peace, but I feel like your challenge with this coming out, you could be dealing with someone, whether it's someone else, Five of Wands, or your own thoughts, which are conditioned from someone else, that kind of makes you second guess or question your decision to move forward, to move away from something. Okay. And again, I think you don't want to fight. Like, I think you don't want confrontation. You don't want to do the back and forth. Five of Wands here, like on the surface, you show up very peaceful, very much like I said, at peace. It's the only way I can really describe it. Yep. Page of Swords and the Hierophant here. I wouldn't even be surprised if there was like a separation or divorce energy. Okay, and I'm hearing the word litigation, right? And there's like officials or something like that involved. You know, something or someone could want a reaction out of you for whatever reason. Yeah, Judgment in reverse, or want you to go back on a decision. Seven of Cups, cause confusion. Okay, something or someone wants to cause confusion or get in your head. Eight of Swords, Five of Wands, and that's what you could be feeling. And then if you give into that, it's almost like you second guess, you know, you start second guessing, well, you know, do I really feel happy? Am I okay with this new life or the way that you feel? Because the Temperance implies healing, that you've healed from something, that something is in balance. What's the guidance for it, Virgo? Keep an eye on the weather, guys. Oh, look at that. The guidance is you, the Hermit. It's okay. What does it say? And the Wheel of Fortune. So this is, yeah. Some of you could have taken what I'm going to call a detour on your path. Okay, yep, High Priestess in reverse. There it is. So some of you could have taken a detour on your path, Knight of Pentacles, right? In order to help someone else or to go into relationship or union or partnership with someone else. And maybe did not consider your needs as much. You didn't, the person did, the job didn't, whatever it is. It feels like you're granting yourself permission, like you are at peace with a decision to go with your path, your heart, your higher self, your inner calling. And this is something that you have been mulling over for some time. Wheel of Fortune here. Okay. And I think it's been a period, High Priestess in reverse, of you kind of trying to push this down or negating what your intuition, what your higher self has been trying to push you to do, to move into. And it all boils down to this. Whatever, whoever this is, whatever, if you want zodiac signs, Scorpio, Cancer, Scorpio again. Okay. And Judgment in reverse in the Eight of Swords. Yeah, it's like somebody trying to change your mind about something or make you feel a certain kind of way. And you feel that under the surface. Okay, last card. Yeah, Two of Wands. Virgo, you got to go with your plan. You have to go with your plan. It's time to trust your intuition. Where's the South Node in your sign? Where's the North Node in your opposite sign? You have got to lean more into intuition in whatever this pursuit is, which means I think Spirit wants you to lean on your own counsel. Okay, it's not a time where you should be worrying about what somebody else is thinking or saying about your decision. All right. All right. That's what I have for you, Virgo. Redemption. We had to do that for your reading because it was interrupted by tornado sirens. All right, I'm going to Libra. Again, the same link is in the description box if you guys want to book. For those of you who have booked, thank you. I got your bookings and we on it. Okay, we are on it. I'm excited to get it to you. All right. That's my son, guys, blowing me a kiss. Okay. So let's do Libra. Here we go. Libra. You have the Hierophant. Oh, and the Two of Swords. Ooh, and the Two of Pentacles. Uh-oh. Some of you are like being confronted with what you think you should do versus what you want to do. Period. Bucking the system. Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you might be tired of doing what is expected of you, honestly. The Sun. Some of you, this could be as far as work. General responsibilities. For some of you, it could be talking about a marriage with the Hierophant and confirmation on that with the Two of Cups just falling out and the Five of Wands here. Okay. I feel like you're growing impatient, or that could be at least what's showing on the surface with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, because he's one of the most patient guys in the deck and one of the most slowest moving and tempered energies in the deck. So there could be some impatience here. Okay, impatience, or again, being tired, not having energy to put in the work for something with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. For those of you, if this is a relationship, tired, some of you I'm sensing, yeah, Five of Wands, Nine of Cups. Perhaps you are exhausted. Something could feel very lopsided or one-sided. You constantly giving, trying to please, and it's depleting you. Okay. What's on the surface there for Libras? Queen of Swords. Oh, yep. I see it. And the Three of Swords. That's the second decan of Libra. Okay. Libra, I think you are holding yourself back from setting a boundary that you really need to with someone. Because underneath, the Queen of Swords is underneath with that Three of Swords and the World. Like, it's time to put a stop to something. It's really time to put an end to something. Well, tell me more about that. King of Wands. Knight of Wands in reverse. And the Seven of Cups. Absolutely. Six of Cups. Some of you are fearing what will happen once you set a boundary with someone. Once you cut something or someone off. What's going to be the consequences, right? Consequences can be positive and negative. I'm hearing hit or miss, but I'm feeling like you keep trying to reach a goal with someone. And you know what this is? This feels like the goalpost keeps moving, Libra. You know, you do something they want, then they want this. You do it this way, then they want it that way. You know, I don't, this could be in reference to work as well, but it feels like for this Libra, the goalpost is always constantly moving and it feels very exhausting for you. What's the guidance? The Tower in reverse. Yo. And the Moon. Okay, so this is very important because Spirit is telling you to see what you refuse to see. With the Moon and the Tower in reverse, I feel like the Tower in reverse can be someone wanting to hold something together very bad. They don't want the tower to fall. They're going to cling to it, you know? Yeah, the Moon and the Three of Pentacles. It's about seeing something that you don't want to see because it's too painful to see in your relationships, whether that be a work relationship or a romantic one. Clarify the Tower in reverse. For some of you, they're saying it could be platonic. I heard platonic. Yep, the Two of Wands. Judgment. And the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Well, okay, I get that. Confirmation, you on the bottom, that's the Empress. Some of you don't want to do this because then you feel like you're going to be missing out on something or your investment will not, you know, you won't get a return on something. That could be in a relationship sense or whatever it is. But what I'm getting here is something has been extremely taxing on your health. So you're in a position where it's like, well, what's more important? You know, do you keep pleasing this person or this thing, or do you really take your own health seriously, your emotional health, your mental health, your physical health with the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, Libra? Okay, so that's what's going on here. From what I can see in this energy, for whomever I'm reading for here, is really feels like holding on to something for dear life. But Spirit wanting you to be a bit more discerning about your energy and seeing, I don't want to say wasted, but how someone can be wasteful with your energy and not recognize how much effort you're actually putting in, but you just steadily keep putting it in. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I have for you, Libra. I'm still going to go through and do the oracle cards for everybody. I know it was a mess with the tornado sirens interrupting, but I'm still going to do it and just timestamp it. And y'all check the community post so you guys can find your signs because it's all chopped up in different videos, but the messages are out there. All right, that's what I have for you, Libra. I love you. I pray those messages find you well, are helpful, are healing. Let's go ahead and get to Aries, and then I just have Taurus and Scorpio. All the other signs are on the first part of in part 1 of this live. All right. Link to book is in the description box. Turnaround time for all readings is 12 hours. I don't care what time you book. You book at, 4:23 p.m. Eastern time. You get your reading by 4:23 a.m. Eastern time, because I do think that these clarity readings need to be, I want to get them out at least as quickly as I can. Not rushing, but as quickly as I can so that you guys can have that clarity in your life. Okay, had to change your timestamp, Aries. Here we go. Okay, 7 of Swords in reverse, 5 of Wands. Ooh, it's catty, it's drama. That could literally be what's manifesting, like physically. 5 of Wands, the World. But it could be something that's like coming to an end. Let's see. Tell me more. 5 of Pentacles. Wow. The Fool. Okay, that's you. Love that. And the Four of Cups. I don't feel like you're feeling your best right now. Queen of Swords. Oh, okay, because you had to cut somebody off. You had to cut something off. You had to sever a tie. You had to walk away from something that you emotionally invested in. Because see, the Eight Cups are still standing, but his back is turned to them. He emotionally invested, but he had to walk away. Or she, if that's you, right? That's what this feels like. So that is what you are experiencing on the surface, right? In the 3D, right? It could be sadness over having to sever a tie, having to emotionally detach. Seven of Swords in reverse, facing the truth of certain manipulations or lies that came out that, you know, kind of forced your hand at making some type of decision. And now you're kind of living through it and, you know, kind of going through the motions, maybe healing. All right. So this kind of gives breakup energy a little bit. Hold on, guys. All right. Okay, guys. Sorry about that. All right, we got the Queen of Cups. Oh, that's what it still is. I think you still love someone. Okay. There's nothing wrong with that. Six of Pentacles. The Star in reverse. I think secretly or subconsciously, all right, you still have hope for someone. And I think that's what's hard about something, maybe living in the present moment. You're upright with the Fool, that's Aries, but when I look under the surface, the Star in reverse, the Queen of Cups, the Six of Pentacles, I think some of you might still have hope for someone, and some of you are just dealing with your own healing right now. And the depths of that healing and dealing with what you feel like you were not given back, right? Like was not reciprocated to you, dealing with your own wounding in the sense of like coming to terms with like, damn, I attracted this from this wound, right? And so really facing that, not being hard on yourself, but being accountable about that. So that could be something that you're moving through under the surface. Yeah, Death card in reverse here. Okay, and Temperance. So, and that first message still rings true. Okay, it definitely feels like some of you might be holding out hope for something. And okay, we'll get your guidance. I'm going to say anything on that. King of Cups. Just picked up random card. King of Cups could be Piscean energy. Ace of Cups. You have a lot of love. Oh my God. In the Three of Cups, you have a lot of love. You have a lot of love, but I also feel like there's a lot of healing that is going on right now. A lot of shadow work that you're moving through, even if you're not actively like doing shadow work. Clarify the Star in reverse before we get their guidance. Thank you. The Three of Cups. The Moon. And the Two of Wands. Yeah, with the Six of Cups. I feel like whoever this is that you cut off, I think deep down, you still want something there. You want to be friends. You want to be cordial. You want something to be amicable. I don't know. Let's see what your guidance is. And that could be the tug of war that you're feeling right now. Six of Swords is the guidance. And the World. You know. And this could be, Six of Swords is moving away from the drama. You know, it's very clear, Aries. It's moving away from it, you know. The World, I mean, you can just, the World, right? That's finishing. That's the end. Let's see. Let's get some more context. Just a couple more cards. Two of Wands in reverse. Yeah, it's about getting something. They're saying it's about getting something back on track. So you are being, you know, maybe removed from someone or someone being removed, however it's happening, right? So that something can get back on track. Do you have six? You have 666 out here, which just breaks down to 9. It's not an evil number. 9 is very divine. Okay. Yeah, there's that Eight of Cups again, turning your back. The cups are still standing, which means that you did invest emotionally into something. Yeah, and it pains you. Like, it pains you to do it, to have to walk away or something. And that's the tug of war you're feeling. But what they are saying is like you will be received better on the other side of this, right? The Six of Swords is going to the other side of the shore. It's getting away from the Five of Swords, which was about betrayal, lies, backstabbing, not knowing who to trust. It's very drama filled. But the Six of Swords is your guidance, and it's moving away from that energy of the Five of Swords. Two of Wands in reverse. It's about getting something back on track for yourself. Two of Wands is an Aries card. It's the first decan of Aries. So if you are a 0, to 9 degrees of Aries, that's specifically that. Eight of Cups, and there's the fourth six. You got 66 out here. Eight of Cups and the Six of Cups. Yeah, if anything, you tried with this person because the Six of Cups is here. There's history. All right. All right. So this is about getting you back on track, Aries. And that's what Spirit wants you to focus on. Okay. That's what I have for you guys. I appreciate you. I love you. I pray those messages find you well. If you want to book a full reading, so we can get really specific for your situation, of course, the link is in the description box. Turnaround time, 12 hours. And it's pre-recorded, so it's a video. And you guys will get an unlisted link, which means like it's a private video. You click the link and only you can go and see it. All right, so I appreciate you, Aries. Up next, I have Taurus, and then I'm going to end with Scorpio. In part one, I did Gemini, Sag, Capricorn, Cancer, Leo, Aquarius, Pisces, and I did a little bit of Virgo. But then tornado sirens were going off and people were blowing my phone up. So I had to get off. Okay, so y'all go check if you're any of those signs. Right now, I'm finishing up with Taurus and then Scorpio. Okay, I appreciate you guys bearing with me because what? Oh my God, you would think I live in like Kansas or something. Wild. All right, here we go. Taurus, let's get into it. Like, man, are you guys having tornado sirens and weird and strange weather where you are that like would not be normal for that area? Please let me know because, all right, Taurus. Here we go. World in reverse, Taurus. It was 22-22 when I said that. The 10 of Pentacles. So something is like you're repeating a cycle. Something's repeating with the world in reverse, or something's refusing to close out or have some type of closure, proper closure. Clarify. The 9 of Pentacles. You can see it. I'm here. All you gotta do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel. Let me undress you, baby. Open up your mind. Just, I'm about to let you know. Okay, the moon in reverse. All right, let me see. You guys have been working on a self-worth wound. Tongue twister. 6 of Pentacles. That's Taurus. Confirmation. All right. You guys have been working on a self-worth wound here. Okay. Moon in reverse, the world in reverse. That's what's cycling through. So if on the surface, that's what's happening right now. There's something that you're cycling through as far as your self-worth. Okay. Your ability to support yourself as well with the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. 5 of Cups. I'm hearing redemption, redeem. Okay, so it's like the universe is kind of giving you a chance or chances, right, with the world in reverse to redeem what you feel like were moments where you didn't fully stand in your worth. So you could be going through experiences that now give you that opportunity again. Okay? To make a decision from your self-worth. And it's more refined, maybe. There's a higher self-esteem, maybe. The Wheel of Fortune came out sideways. We're just going to keep it that way. And Judgment, but that just goes to show what I just said, too. Anytime we have, like, the Wheel of Fortune coming out, that's also another thing about cycles and time, and, right? It's a circle, right? Circle. Okay. The Fool. Yup. This is what's trying to come through. So a new experience is trying to find you, but it feels like you guys are having to cycle through something else. Yep. 10 of Cups in reverse. Do you know how well do you know yourself, Taurus? That's what I feel like is being asked you. How well do you know yourself? Because you guys could have been in situations before where 9 of Pentacles, your self-worth was like negotiable. I do feel like that's a past version of you. But like, you know, it could have been negotiable, right? Like somebody didn't meet your standards. You're like, oh, okay, all right, I'll bend them a little bit. No. So I think that's what you're moving through. And hopefully, you know, that's the wisdom you're moving with. Yep. Ace of Pentacles in reverse here. Yeah, I think there's a new beginning trying to find you, Taurus, a fresh start, fresh beginnings, but you got to first cycle through they're putting some karma, the word karma in my mouth, but doesn't necessarily mean like in the sense of like, oh, you did something and now something's coming back to you, right? It's just like to close out something. What's your guidance here for this, Taurus? 8 of Wands. I heard get the hell out of Dodge. 8 of Wands moves very fast. It's quick forward momentum. It's Sagittarius energy. The star. Oh, you're so healed. You so don't need whatever this is. Oh my God. And the High Priestess Taurus. What? I'll put this one in the back because it'll show a little nudity. But oh my God. The High Priestess, the star, and the 8 of Wands. Like you have absolutely got the green light. So here's what, yeah. Queen of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands. I'm not. I'm literally hearing like, bow down. Okay. Taurus, please. I need you. I need you to be embodying your worth in everything that you do and everywhere that you go. All right. In these past encounters, or if you feel like you're having second chances or a chance to redeem yourself, right? Or to, again, choose from a more grounded self-worth now, a higher sense of self-worth now, it is most definitely like the universe throwing you that opportunity. There is a fresh start behind that with new experiences, but you have to be you got to be so stern about who you are and what you know you're worth. You know, with the 8 of Wands there, like, oh, it's not for me. Okay, boom, I'm out. Like, oh, you treat me like that. Oh, okay, nah, like, ain't no conversation about it. Like, seriously, okay, I get excited and passionate, but seriously, okay, Queen of Pentacles and the 6 of Wands here. That combination, that Queen of Pentacles will take nothing less. Nothing less than what she said her standard was. Now that's up to you what it is. Okay, but Queen of Pentacles, 6 of Wands, she knows that she deserves the attention, the accolades, the validation, the whatever it is. All right. So that's what I have for you. And the Queen of Pentacles, she knows that because she takes care of things. She is a tender to the earth. She's the earth queen, right? The Queen of Pentacles. So she gives to the earth. You know, she gives, meaning she gives physically. She gives to her environment. She takes care of her family, her people. You know, so that paired with the 6 of Wands, she knows what she is deserving back. All right, Taurus. So that's what I have for you guys. Thank you for the like, because it's been a crazy whole thing with the live today. I just am so surprised that I'm not, because of the astrology. I meant to put that in the Cosmic Pulse this week, that there could very well be unexpected weather that people just, again, are not expecting, but it slipped my mind. All right, Scorpio, I'm going to end with you guys as far as the tarot readings, but then I'm still going to cycle back and just get quick oracle cards for each sign just to get some additional messages, okay? So Scorpio, let's clock you guys at, let me just give myself some extra time. It's 29:20. All right. Scorpio. Let's see. Oh, there's your card. 6 of Cups, second decan of Scorpio. So that is 22. Why do I keep saying that? That is 10 to 19 degrees of Scorpio. If it means anything to you. All right, Scorpio, let's see. Oh, it's You have the Nine of Wands, so things might seem very hard, you know, in the physical. Okay, with the Hermit here, Ten of Swords, you could be moving through, or you could also be getting some shadow work lessons in your physical reality, things testing you. Nine of Wands is about perseverance, having to persevere even when things are hard. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, wow. And I was just about to give a little spiel, a little lecture on the Ten of Wands, right? Because it follows the Nine of Wands, and there it is. Yeah. Something feels hard. Okay. Two of Wands. Knight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Oh, I think y'all are wanting to just buck the system. Like, oh, I'm hearing, don't kill me, y'all. It's an annoying song. It might get stuck in y'all head for the rest of the day. I'm hearing that I got a pocket full of sunshine. But I'm only hearing the part where she's like, take me away to a better place. Something like that. Like, you guys want to break free from something. It is so strong with these wands in here. Oh my God. And this really solidified it for me. The Knight of Wands and the Wheel of Fortune. Like, you guys are wanting to break free. You guys are like, F tradition. Eight of Swords and the Ten of Pentacles. F what my mama told me I was supposed to do. F what my daddy told me I was supposed to do. Forget what the family said was the right path to take. Okay? Let's see. Some of y'all need an international trip. I'm seeing like Santorini or something. Very specific, I know. If you ever wanted to go to Greece. All right. You have the Hangman here. Yeah. Okay. Okay. I see. I think all these wands are your physical body. Right? I think all these wands is your physical body. I think that's the right grammar. Anyway. I think it's your physical body catching up to this. Somewhere your higher self has already decided maybe like a different life or something different for you. And when you go into that realm of wherever that is, wherever that sits for you in your mind and your gut, wherever that is, you love it. But this here, these wands that are actually in your present reality, this is the energy that you are wanting to break free from. Nine of Wands, Ten of Wands. But I mean, Scorpio will do it. Like you handling it. You know what I'm saying? Like you showing up, you doing what you have to do. Do I think you like it or want to do it or think it's easy? No. Okay, tell me more about the Hangman. I mean, but none of those are in reverse. Like you're doing it. You know, let's see. The Four of Pentacles, you know, okay. Yep. You've already gotten your answer, Scorpio. Hold on, guys. Sorry, guys. School's out. All right. Yeah, look, the Wheel of Fortune. I think you guys are prolonging something, right? And this, you know, these wands, I'm not going to lie, could start to manifest itself as impatience, as irritability, being irate, being short-tempered, being maybe even projecting for some, right? Okay. Clarify. The High Priestess in reverse. That's two Piscean energies here under the surface, which tells me like your intuition is screaming at you. Yep. Queen of Swords. And you know it. And now I think Scorpio, so for you guys, if you're starting to really feel this physically, this is that energy trying to move around. Okay, this could be your shadow as well. If you're not emitting something, you know, outwardly, this could really be your shadow starting to like manifest with these wands and get very irate that, you know, you're not aligning with that inner truth of there's another way or there's a different path or this is not for me anymore. Queen of Swords, Four of Swords. Okay, let's get to your guidance because some of you, I'm hearing thinking of a master plan. Some of you have been trying to find like the perfect moment, the perfect time. And that might be the whole thing, is that there's not. Guidance. Look at that. Look at how clearly that came out. The Death card. Whose card is that? Scorpio. I'm hearing it's time to walk away with love. Ace of Cups. Well, what's behind the Ace of Cups? Page of Pentacles. Whole world open up. Six of Cups. It's time to walk away with love. It's time to walk away with reverence for whatever this past life is, okay? Because also the Death card is becoming something new. The Death card is complete transformation. It's 8th house. Oops. Sorry, my alarm was going on. The Death card is 8th house. It's transfer. It is fully becoming something new. So, you know, there could be an entire life that you're leaving behind, an entire identity. But I am hearing it's time to leave with love. Anything else? Queen of Wands in reverse. Yeah. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And Scorpio, I'll talk to you guys about this, I think, in the Gemini new moon thing. Because some of you wrapped up, okay, I'm going to start wrapping it up for you. But some of you wrapped up in this Death card is fear of actually becoming something new entirely. Leaving behind that old identity indefinitely. And when you do, it aligns you and like your physical reality. Meaning if there have been money blocks, that's what I strongly sense. If there have been money blocks, this really helps. Knight of Cups, Page of Pentacles. Okay, so that's what I have for you, Scorpio. If things feel stagnant, I feel like it's because something is not able to come in because we're not honoring advice or guidance or wisdom that our higher self has been, it's already upgraded to your system. Okay, it feels like your physical body is the one that needs to catch up. All right, I'm going to go through really quickly all of the zodiac signs, and I'm going to pull a oracle card, or if 2 or 3 come out. They're only one-liners, so it won't take forever. All right, for that, I'm going to go straight down the line. Okay, so let me write that really quick. In the meantime, guys, if you want to book the full reading, the link is in the description box. And again, it'll be posted after in many other different places until I figure out how to actually pin it in my chat again. Okay. Don't forget to hit the like button if you guys are coming back and viewing this at a later time. I appreciate you guys. All right. Aqua and Pisces. I just wanted to get them like already written. Okay, Aries, let's get your oracle. Let's see what it says for you. Anything else for Aries? Okay, that one was very clear. It's the full moon in Virgo. It says take inspired action, Aries. Take inspired action. All right. Taurus. Here we go. Taurus. Let's see what your oracles say. Taurus, you have the full moon in Pisces, says forgive. All right. Gemini. Let's see what your oracle says. It says the full moon in Leo, go wild. Go wild. All right. Cancerians. All right, here we go. Cancerians, 4 cards. Let's get it. You have the last quarter moon in Virgo. Attend to the details. Attend to the details. You have the last quarter moon in Capricorn. Leave the past behind. Cancer, this is all you. All these cards came out. You have the new moon in Cancer. It says relax. Oh, I love that. You got the new moon in Cancer card. And you have the new moon in Capricorn. It says step up and lead. You know, what I noticed about all that, Cancerians, was that you got a bunch of Cancer and Capricorn cards. If you don't know, Capricorn is your sister sign or natural opposite. Okay, so very interesting. Write those down. All right, Leo. Let's see. 39, 40. Okay, Leo, let's see. What are your oracles saying today? Look at that. Oh, I thought that was Leo on the bottom. It's Aries. Leo, let's see what your oracle's talking about. Oh, no way. Oh, the new moon in Leo literally says shine. You just can't make it up. That's beautiful. Literally one card for Leo and it's your card. New moon in Leo says shine. I love that. All right, Virgo. Virgo-licious. Okay, Virgo, let's see. What is your oracle or oracles? We'll see. Maybe a few will fall out. All right, Virgo. Here we go. For Virgos. Keep an eye on the weather, guys. Okay, what's that? All right, you have the new moon in Scorpio, Virgo. It says go deeper. Go deeper. All right. Libra, let's see what your oracle says for today. Or oracles. Let's see what your oracle messages are. Okay. Oh, okay. You got two. You also have the new moon in Leo card that says shine, Libra. And then you also have the last quarter moon in Gemini. It says clear your mind. I heard journal. All right. I heard journal. Okay. Scorpio. Scorps. 41. Let's do 25. Okay. Scorpio. Let's see what your oracles are. Oh, wow. That came out kind of weird. I didn't even shuffle for it. I'll keep that out there and still get one as I shuffle for you guys. Oh, I feel that for Scorpio too. Wait till you guys see that one. Okay. All right. You guys got, oh, this is wild. You got the new moon in Capricorn, right? It says step up and lead, Scorpio. But then you also have the full moon in Cancer. It says let your fears dissolve. I don't know if you guys know, but that's a cycle. That's a cycle, right? New moon in Capricorn, full moon in Cancer. We have the full moon in Cancer after the new moon in Capricorn. Okay, so like these actually go together. All right, so it says the full moon in Cancer, let your fears dissolve. New moon in Capricorn, step up and lead. Okay, so for some of you, this could be something that's already in motion that started around that time. This could just be a reminder for you. You're the only one that I heard that for. Okay, who's it? Sagittarius. Let's see. Let's see what your oracle is, Sag. Or oracles, okay? Some people getting like 4 cards. Cancer. Sag, what are your oracles or oracle? Okay, you got 2. It says, last quarter moon in Libra, Sagittarius, make time for self-love. Okay, that's such a pretty purple. And then you also, Sag, you have the first quarter moon in Virgo. It says, assess the situation. Okay, assess the situation. All right, Cappy, let's get your oracles. If you guys are looking for the mini reads, this is just the oracle portion. I'm just going through and, you know, reading everybody what oracle cards come out for them. But everything else is going to be timestamped. I did in this part 2 reading, I did Virgo, Libra, Aries, Taurus, Scorpio. If you're another sign, it's going to be in part 1. All right. Capricorn. Ooh, I like this for Capricorn. Yeah, the full moon in Leo says go wild. Oh, I heard, but watch yourself. Isn't that mystical? I think mystical is a Leo. All right. Aquarius. Oh, okay. I could do you guys right at 44:05. All right, Aquarius. Let's see. What are your oracle messages? Okay. You have the new moon in Virgo. Trust all will be well. Trust all will be well. Some of you, there's a shift coming up with the new moon in Virgo. That's going to be in Virgo season. Good luck. It's going to be good. Okay, Pisces. Last, but certainly not least, Pisceans. Let's see what your oracles are all about today. Here we go. Pisceans. All right, Pisceans. Your oracle is the last quarter moon in Gemini, and it says clear your mind. Let you see the whole card. Clear your mind. All right. So that wraps up the oracle portion, guys. Give me a few and I'll go back and timestamp this part 2 and part 1. The link to book still remains in the description boxes, and I'm going to post them in the community post and also in the pinned comment underneath these videos. So a lot of different places you guys can find it. Please email me if you have any questions before booking or something like is not clear. Email me. All right, my email is in there, and I appreciate you guys. I pray that these mini readings offered you some type of clarity for your situation, because I've been experiencing it too, guys. I do know that we are moving through such big transitions. Like, it's just, and you can tell because the outer planets are changing signs. Like Saturn, Uranus is going to be going into Gemini. Jupiter is going to be going, well, Jupiter's not an outer planet, but still, it doesn't move that often. Jupiter is going to be going into Cancer, which is going to be beautiful, but there are so many changes happening. So I pray that these messages find you well, are helpful and healing. Stay safe out here, okay? And I will catch you guys in the next one. Bye.